three characteristics of prophets. There are a lot of characteristics, but I'm going to mention three in this particular series. Number one is strong burden that grows into strong jealousy for the Lord. Like what happened to Elijah. Elijah in 1 Kings chapter 19 verse 10, he said to the Lord, I have been so zealous for the Lord. I see it now. So Elijah being on the mountain all this while is how to pray Israel out of the bondage they are going into. There is strong burden. Every prophetic person or a prophet always have burden for even strangers. As far as those people are for the Lord, there is always a burden for them, for those souls. That is one of the characteristics. Number two characteristic is, I call it stubbornness and spiritual anger. Stubbornness and spiritual anger. It is this spiritual stubbornness and spiritual anger that makes a prophet to be able to walk to anybody at all that God is speaking to and go and tell the person what God is saying. All right? Every prophet, they don't know how it happens, but the boldness is always imparted in them to go and speak to the person God is speaking to, irrespective of what will come out. Most times, it is after speaking that they realize, oh, how did I have the mind to go and speak to this person? It's a characteristic of prophets. They have the mind to communicate. Like they have they are stubborn in communication. And also, speaking of the anger part, they also have this spiritual anger against situations that are happening. You could see that in Elijah. You will see it in Moses. Spiritual anger. And sometimes when these angers are not controlled, this is why you see a lot of prophets these days are manifesting physical anger. They get angry very easily, because if they are not able to control the spiritual one, it will materialize into the physical. Okay, that is number two. Then the third thing I want you to take note of: every prophet like quietness. They like to be in the secret. They like being alone. Every prophet, they like being alone. Look at Elijah. If you want to find him, go to the mountain. You want to find Moses, go to the mountain. If Jesus is not with the multitude, he's on the mountain. So these three characteristics, you will find it in a prophet.